All right. I think we're ready then. We're going to be going on over to Tecate here. If you don't mind, you want to take it away from here?
Sounds good. What's up, everybody? I am Tecate. Bonjour. Hope everybody is having a great evening, great night, and a good start to the marathon. Make sure to get those donations in so we can get elevated spice levels in here. We want to get very, very spicy. I'm Tecate once again, and I speedrun classic NES games. And today we're going to be playing The Legend of Zelda. We're doing the category that is called No Up plus A. Up plus A is just a little trick you can use on the second controller. You hold up plus A, and you press start on the first controller, and it kills you, and it takes you back to the beginning of the area you're at, whether it's the dungeon or back to the beginning of the game. But we're not allowed to use that in this category, so it actually can save time in certain ways. So this is the main category is to not do that. So there we go. Didn't know Tecate knew how to speak French a little bit. I took 5.5 years of French, and I forgot it all. So anyway, we have named the files appropriately, Les Petits Rois, and I think we're going to go ahead and get started. So on a countdown here, we will begin, and that'll start time. So we're going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so this is The Legend of Zelda, and the first thing I need to do is grab the sword. So we get this wooden sword, and then we're going to make our way over to Dungeon 3, Level 3. This is called the 3-first route. It is the hardest route. It is the world record route. And you just saw me, like, skip over to the other side of the screen. These are called screen wraps or screen scrolls. Basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to stand on an exact pixel. I have to be pixel perfect, and then I have to tap either up or down for exactly 1 frame. And for some reason, it confuses the game and lets you wrap to the other side. All right, so I'm going to try to get a bomb drop here. The first enemy has a chance to drop a bomb that I kill, but very often they don't behave. We got it there, though, so that's great. We got lucky. So I've killed 1 enemy. Now 2, 3, and the reason I'm counting is because the number of enemies I hit in a row will determine what kind of drops I get. I can get, if I kill 10 enemies in a row and the 10th one I kill with a bomb without taking a hit, so we're up to 4 now, then I will guarantee myself a bomb drop. Alright, so we didn't get lucky there, unfortunately. But we got 10. So that was our 10th one in a row. So that guaranteed us a bomb drop. And bombs are super important because they let you kill things a whole lot quicker in this game. They do 4 damage instead of your wooden sword doing 1 damage. So right now I've killed 14 enemies without taking a hit. The 16th one, if it isn't an enemy that can drop an item, will actually guarantee you get a fairy. So I'm gonna come over through here. So we've killed 14 in a row without taking a hit. I'm actually, for marathon safety, going to grab these room bombs here. See, it gave us the fairy because that was 16 in a row. So that resets my count back to 0. If I do 16 in a row, it resets my consecutive back to 0. So we have 7 bombs. This is now the boss room here. And this boss is super annoying. That's why I wanted those extra bombs for a marathon setting. Oh, we got it. There we go. Excellent. So that is level 3. And now we're going to head up to level 4. So we grabbed, in this case, we grabbed the raft in level 3. And now in level 4, we're going to get the ladder. And those are going to help us get over tiles or whole bodies of water. So we're going to do a screen scroll on this side now. And it saves like a second or 2 every time you do one of those screen scrolls, depending on how quickly you do them. And we are in Dungeon 4. Level 4.
Well, look at you. You're starting really strong pretty quick. I've also got a donation right here if you got a second.
Absolutely.
All right. I've got $107.73 from Havanator. Zoom, zoom, everyone. Heart. So I gotta say, it's almost like a flex being able to count exactly how many enemies you've killed in a row without taking damage.
It is kind of a flex. That's a good point. I think we're at 7. And now 8. I think. Sometimes it's easy to lose count. And obviously sometimes you take hits, and that's kind of a pain. But that's how the game goes. Alright, we're good. I need to come out of this room that we're going in here. It's called the breakfast room, right? Because we got pancakes, we got like little dots of syrup. I don't know what these bubbles are though. But we call this breakfast room. We want to come out of this room with at least 3 bombs. And these bubbles, if they hit you, they will make it so you can't use your sword for a little period of time there. And I'm going to intentionally hit that bubble there so he knocks me backward for kind of a damage boost. Although the bubbles don't do damage, they just make you not be able to use your sword. But they also reset your count. So it resets your hit count back to 0, your consecutive hit count. I'm going to try to bop this bubble on purpose because I want to reset my count to 0 before going into these next rooms to set up a force of bombs a little bit later in this level. So we're going to do what's called a ladder clip here. I have to stand on the perfect pixel. Right there. Tap right or left for exactly 1 frame, and then it'll let us clip across that body of water on the ladder. I'm pretty sure we're at the count of 8. So I just need to be careful here. Sometimes these guys can be a little mean. Beautiful. I'm going to grab these bombs. We have full health for this boss, which can be very tricky, but having full health is nice. Because we can just stand away from it and shoot our beams, which is the nice marathon safe strat. And we got him. Beautiful. Those are like the 2 hardest dungeons in a speedrun / marathon setting, so everything went flawlessly, so that always feels good.
A really strong start. I gotta say though, I can no longer look at lights the same way ever again.
Exactly. The pancakes, the syrup.
Now I'm just hungry.
Just wait till we get to the magical breakfast room.
What makes it magical?
We'll have whiz robes. Those wizardy guys.
Oh yes, they add a little bit of glitter to your pancakes.
I like it. Alright, so we're going to go into this dungeon. If you look at this room we're going into, it has a door with a lock. But if we just go out of the dungeon and go back in, suddenly it's unlocked. Kind of amazing. It's a weird little glitch, but it saves us from having to go find another key somewhere. So, nice time save. That has been known about forever. I'm going to grab this just because. So my PB in this is 30 minutes and 18 seconds. Obviously, I set up a much longer estimate in case things went completely haywire in level 3 or 4 or elsewhere. But I think we're going to be okay. Still not out of the woods totally. There are some tricky spots in 5, and obviously 8 and 9 are tough, so still potential for some adventures, let's say, some unplanned adventures. But we're gonna grab this bow, and of course we need that to be able to shoot arrows later on. So we gotta go find some arrows at some point. Otherwise we wouldn't need this bow, but we do need it to get past one of the bosses. Among other things. At least one of the bosses. So this room is nice. We just walk and hopefully they don't boomerang us. And that's the easiest room. One of the easiest rooms. Yeah, we're coming up to the hardest boss in the game. He's super difficult. That was tough. And there's level 1. Make sure to keep those donations coming. Let's benefit the kids and let's make it super spicy.
Yeah, let's see some real spice coming this way. Let me do some quick math off the top of my head. Let's see. 368, 368 and 79 cents. That is how much needs to be donated to get tier 1, if my math is right.
I have a PhD in math, actually, but I can't do that right now.
That's good at doing off the top of my head, and I'm very certain I'm wrong.
I'm just gonna say it's right, regardless. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but I'm just gonna say it's right.
You know what? I'm glad in your faith in me.
Absolutely. So I could skip this secret to everybody and risk it for the biscuit to have 40 coins coming out of this next level. 40 rupees, I should say. Coins. I'm Mario braining here. 40 rupees coming out of this next level, but sometimes we don't get lucky with the drops, so I'm just going to grab those 30 extra rupees and cost myself about 10 seconds. And that'll guarantee us we don't need to scramble for rupees later.
How tight is the rupee routing on this run?
It's not too bad. Really just coming out of this with 40, if you want to go like world record pace, is what you need. But other than that, it's really not too bad. There we go. Grab some bombs. So you can only have a max of 8 bombs right now unless you get, there's an old man or a wizard or whatever that lets you buy more bombs later on, but we don't take that route in this speedrun. You do need it for the 100% category, but this is not 100%. We'll get all these things here and continue on our merry way. We would have gotten all the rupee drops. We didn't need that 30 extra rupees. Come on.
Glad to see the hash brown worm didn't give you any trouble.
Alright, and will Dodongo troll us? That's the question. He did not! Dodongo played nice. That's feels like a rarity for me these days, even though it's actually more common than you think. When I came back to speedrunning this, I'd taken a nice long break. I felt like I got what we call troll dongo every single time, where he runs in some opposite direction and you waste a bomb or two and some time. Alright, so I killed one enemy. I have to keep track of my count here. This is a little important, because we're coming up to one of the harder areas in the game, the level 5 dungeon, and we have to do what is called the Room of Requirement, aka the Olive Garden.
Is there unlimited soup and breadsticks, or am I being lied to?
There is definitely breadsticks. I don't know about the soup. And they got a whole bunch of really annoyed servers that you have to get past to get the breadstick.
Personally, we servers take offense to that, but we'll accept this for now.
I like that. There you go. I think my count's at 4. It's either 3 or 4. I didn't pay attention to one room because I often space out. So we'll pretend it's 4. It's always good to pretend it's 1 higher in case you try to force a bomb too early. You can force it on the next one. So pretending my consecutive without getting hit count is 4. It may actually be 4, but
I think I'm noticing a theme that all the rooms are named by someone who's very hungry at the time.
Yes, that is true. We actually got a double fairy there, so I think we had a weird little thing happen where we hit 16 consecutive. So that's not ideal. We're gonna do this little trick here. We're gonna come down here, out of our way. This is unplanned routing. Alright, and we should have enough to... We want to force a bomb in this next room. So this is the Olive Garden. Look at all these really annoyed servers. And I need to kill one of them without getting hit. Oh dear, we didn't do it. So now we're gonna have to kill all of them by hand, probably. Or some of them.
Well, while you tidy up, don't forget everybody to get your donations in so we can have some hot sauce fun. While at the same time, I've got a donation for the moment. It is from La Mer de Leflo. I believe I butchered that, but $50. And they say, go, go, go. Anjou pour la cause. Bravo. I'm very bad at this. But PS from left, let's go Tecate. It's an honor racing you this weekend. I'll try again with this. Gobel Initiative. As I said, my French is very rough, but I'll do my best. Thank you for the donation.
It's my buddy Leflo. Leflo, thank you for the donation. I'm actually going to be racing Leflo in Chippendale Rescue Rangers later on in this marathon. So that'll be fun. So, yeah, we just kind of have to clean up here. We unfortunately got hit, and I need to at least save one bomb. I'm saving two just for extra safety. But we made it through the hardest part. We're going to grab the breadstick. There it is. Now Link can eat it. It's a nice, tasty breadstick.
Link went on this whole journey just to eat a breadstick.
Exactly. Alright, so we survived. Even if I die now, that's totally fine. Woo! That dark note was not playing nice. I want to grab these bombs, but I'm not trying to be too risky here. I think the next hit will kill him. Beautiful. Alright. Now it's just about managing health. And now we're going to try to grab some more bombs here. Alright, so we're at our maximum 8 bombs, which is great. As long as we don't die to the boss, we'll be in great shape. I think everything else is pretty much gonna be okay. We're gonna take the safety route here. I wasn't feeling too good about that with our health situation. If our health was fine, I would have just gone for the faster, not going down and around, but our health situation's a little unfortunate.
Honestly, I didn't even manage to catch what hit you.
And here's the boss. And I'm actually gonna do something we wouldn't do in a PB attempt, and I'm gonna use an extra bomb. It's because I have so many rupees, I can actually just buy an extra pack of bombs later. Or I can just take the safety route in level 7. So, a couple options here. I'm just gonna spend an extra bomb for safety, so I don't die to that boss. And we whistle twice, so the whistling will consecutively take you through the levels. If you're facing down or left, you will go down through the levels, I believe. And if you're facing up or right when you whistle, you will go up through the levels. And it only goes to the levels you've already been to. So there, in that case, we whistle warp to 4. And this is something called the tricorder. We're going to whistle as we tap that Armos thing, and what that does is it increases our whistle counter to level 5, but it also, at the same time as I was whistling, I also grabbed I sorted so I could go through him, and all sorts of things. So it basically saves time, and it increases your warp whistle all at the same time, which is really nice. So we're going to grab those extra bombs that I was talking about. Ordinarily, I wouldn't grab those, but because we're one short of where we want to be, we grab the extra ones. And now we'll head over to Level 7. This above me is the fairy room where you could refill your health if you needed to, but we're full on health.
Well, since you're looking strong, I've got another donation here from Kelsey. That's $5.27. Bonjour, Tecate. Looking good in that hat. Hockey's cool. Good luck. You got this, man. Is hockey is cool a meme I'm not aware of?
No, but you got this, man is.
Wait, that's the truck?
Hockey is cool. I'm a Vegas Golden Knights fan. I know we have some Canadian fans here, probably.
Oh, surely. I'm sure someone can explain to me how hockey works.
And we can shoot our arrow to grab the items all the way across the room like that fairy. That wasn't an ideal situation there that I found myself in. Grumble, grumble, he's hungry and I need a sip of a beverage.
Seems like everyone involved in this game is hungry.
Yeah. Go down and around. And bring out our bombs. Oh, I went up too fast and he boomeranged me. And we need to clip through this block, just like a screen scroll or a ladder clip, same kind of thing. You just need to stand on the right 1 or 2 pixels and do a 1 frame tap, or what's called a sword buffer tap, which is where you sword and you press right or left, which allows you, instead of having to do it for exactly 1 frame, you can do it for a few more frames. Get in there! Got so lucky. Wait, I need my bombs first. So there's a little rust here. Oh, great.
What you were saying earlier was the scariest part. Now I'm terrified.
We're good. We're good. The health in this dungeon can be a little tricky, but we're actually totally okay.
I believe I've noticed a trend then. So Link has gone off to collect meat and bread, and has gone out of his way to defeat the various sugary treats like the giant donut and the various pancakes and syrup blobs.
I guess these are the fruit flies that try to eat your food, huh?
Is your sword just a very, very bruised banana?
The boomerangs are the bananas.
Oh, you have a point. Then where's the sword?
I don't know.
Maybe it's like
Toblerone.
Toblerone's a pretty good one.
That's the Arcusism. If any of you watch Arcus Speedrun, I think he calls it Toblerone.
I like the Toblerone. He's got the one treat with him.
Arcus is hilarious. I see some Arcus emotes in chat. Wait,
got a second for one more donation?
Absolutely.
All right, I got $10 from Supersonic. Tecate love to one of my best friends, Tecate. Always great to see you doing marathon runs. You're awesome.
Tecate love. That is my good friend Supersonic. He is also an amazing speedrunner. Supersonic, I assume you're there in chat. I think you're going to be speedrunning something with this marathon as well, maybe? Correct me if I'm wrong. Supersonic's always speedrunning marathons. He's one of the good ones.
I can take a peek and see.
Oh. Oh. Alright. So this is a weird little trick where it's called the Roux quarter, where if you... Whoops. If you blow the whistle and you're standing on that raft spot, when the tornado gets you, it like makes you go on the raft, but also takes you into the tornado and takes you like, it's either up and right or down and left of the dungeon you're actually supposed to go to. So it helped us get to level 6 easier because it was supposed to take us to a different level, but it kind of placed us in the wrong spot and it placed us really near level 6. Alright, so those are the whiz robes. The orange ones are very scary. They can deal 4 damage to you, 4 whole hearts of damage to you. If their beam hits you. The blue ones will only do 2 hearts of damage. Still quite a lot. Oh my goodness! I almost got what we call gridded, where I'm trying to go on either a half or a full tile, and I don't quite make it there yet. And it puts me back on the tile I was currently on, and that almost got me a nice orange beam to the face.
Nice little spicy fire beam for you.
Yeah, spicy. We need more spice.
You're right, we do need more spice. In fact, we're only, math time, $303.52 off from tier 1. Keep those donations coming, everybody, and let's get some spice rolling in here. Let's also not forget as well, we do have some bid wars going on for the moment, such as changing the background, also the border, as well as selecting the player from Mario Kart 64 and some music selection for Claw. Personally, I really want to see, Gotta Go Slow on the background.
Bubble. Well, we're at 1 bomb, which is not ideal. Hey, we got bombs now. We're okay. All right, left, middle, or up, or right? He is middle. Got him. 1 shot. It only takes 1 shot, but sometimes if you think he's going middle and then he dodges to the left or the right, he dekes to the left or right, then you'll miss your shot and need to take an extra one. It's all embarrassing. All right, now 2 whistles, and it'll take us back to level 1. And why would we want to go all the way to level 1? We already beat it. It's because it's close to level 8. And we got the mean guy. And he already took my health away. Yeah, I'm not good at math, as Kelsey says there in the chat. So I'm glad I have you to do the math for me.
You like me. You told me you had a PhD in math.
I do, but I'm still not good at math.
Ah, understandable.
Arithmetic is the hard part.
See, I'm just going to continue. Every time we bring up spice, I'm going to do the numbers in my head.
Ooh, free bomb drop there. Nice. That is a very lucky thing that happened, that pattern that we had there. And what it did is it allowed me to get a critical hit on Manhandla. And that means that they dropped us a bomb. These fireballs are being really, really mean. And I would love to have this fairy here. Thank you. I'm not going to grab the heart yet, just in case we take a hit. We didn't, so we're good. Alright. These are called the Blue Lagoons. And why do we call them lagoons? Because they are laggy. Lagoon. They can get pretty laggy at times.
I'm starting to enjoy these names more and more as you go.
Yeah, the Magical Breakfast Room, the Blue Lagoon, the Olive Garden. We got all sorts of funky names in this game for these rooms.
I really want to ask whoever came up with Olive Garden, why?
I think that's another Arcusism. Arcus is really good at coming up with funny names for things.
I think it might be my favorite now.
All right, I need everybody in chat to remind me to grab the potion and not the candle when I burn a tree down in a few rooms here. Remember to grab the potion, remember to grab the potion and not the heart container when I burn the tree down. Please remind me to grab the potion. If I grab the heart container, it's gonna make things a whole lot trickier.
As I've heard, potions are good for your health. It's I can't think of any puns for this.
So we're not there yet, but I need to...
I'm going to need as many puns as you can about potions, that way he doesn't forget.
Count his 2. So it's this next room, not this room here, but the next one. I need to not take a hit to that guy either. Potion. Alright, potion.
There we go, flasking for potion puns.
So this is now a co-op speedrun because we had chat assistance there.
Look at that.
Yeah, right. Our consecutive count is 2, just in case I want to try to force some bombs. So we've killed 2 enemies in a row without taking a hit. Do it? Okay, good. Sometimes those rocks spawn really quickly and will hit you and ruin your count.
Alright, I got one more donation for you here. It's going to be $27.18 from Trav White. Let's go, Tecate. Don't forget the bacon.
Don't forget the bacon. Yo, thank you, Trav. Appreciate it, dude. Trav is a great Zelda 2 speedrunner.
I have a lot of respect for anyone that runs Zelda 2, though I don't know how complex the actual speed decking is. I just remember a very painful experience playing it as a child.
I will just say I'm really bad at it. Kelsey here in chat is also really good at Zelda 2, so I'm blown away by how they can do that. I've tried myself, and I can't get past, I don't know, about a third of the way through the game.
Bubbles put me to shame.
We didn't get the what's called the FU beam, which is where he throws a beam and says FU basically. Oh, Patra's not playing nice. It's a good thing we got that potion. One of those extra bombs, but Patra was mean.
Oh my.
We are in the final dungeon, so last call for donations during the Zelda run, basically. Get 'em in.
Alrighty. Don't forget, everybody, we're supporting Le Petits Rois. It's going to be a promotion. We're going to be promoting the education and development of children with intellectual disabilities, whether or not they fall on the autism spectrum throughout the entirety of their lives. I'll cut it brief there, but at the same time, don't forget to get those donations in. I have to do the math off the top of my head for spice. 27634. 276 dollars. You're not gonna like to hear this. I actually had a cousin whose number was that.
Oh my goodness, that's the worst. It's either the best or the worst, I don't know.
It's the best until it becomes the worst.
that makes sense. All right, I have 4 bombs I can use in here. I need at least 2 when I leave this room.
$276.34. We'll be waiting, chat. Keep those donations coming.
All right, good enough there. All right, this is the 2-minute warning. Once we grab this set of arrows, it is possible to beat the game in under 2 minutes, but it'll probably take me a little longer than that. I can beat it in under 2 minutes. I mean, my PB has it, but we're marathoning it up.
Look, I believe.
Unfortunately, we have to wait on Patrick because I don't have enough health. And it's playing really mean. There we go. Alright, take the safety route.
Alright, we only got a few minutes left in the run. If you want to get your donations in before the end of the Zelda run, now is the time. It's nice to see blueberry and orange flavored lasers are now included in the Zelda universe.
Alright, just a couple rooms left.
Well, guys,
Oh, I didn't get the grayscale.
22 is dead. Aim for 33, 33, 33. There you go.
Alright, everybody say hi to Ganon. We're gonna go for the swag arrow.
Hi, Ganon.
Oh, we missed it. It's a frame perfect. You can shoot an arrow right before he appears. Perfect, Ganon. Let's go. And time's gonna stop when we kiss the princess, or whatever. Time.
All right, everybody get it up for Tecate. For a beautifully executed run of Legend of Zelda, any percent, no up plus A.
You can see what the final time was at the pull up the stream. I feel like it was not too bad.
No, it looked like a pretty solid run compared to what you said your PB was.
Good. Yeah, I mean, we definitely beat the 45-minute estimate, which is, I set it on the high side because things can go haywire. I did run this actually when I visited Montreal and Quebec area to do a live NoReset speedrun. I did Zelda, and things went a little more haywire. I think we came in around 41 or 42 minutes, but I guess this one was a little better. I'm waiting for the ad to finish so I can see what my time is here.
I can get it for you.
It's like 36:40.
Nice. 36:40, right on.
Oh yeah, we'll take that all day for marathon safety strats. So excellent. Oh, yeah. Well, that's all I've got. I will be back, like I said, with some other speed runs. I'm actually running ice hockey. Yes, NES ice hockey later in this marathon, I believe. And then yeah, that'll be on Saturday.
You're telling me hockey still isn't the joke?
No, it's not a joke. Ice hockey.
Whoa. Wait, what? Qu'est-ce que t'as dit, mon tabarnak?
And Chippendale Rescue Rangers, as I mentioned, with Leflo in a race there. So a couple more runs, but thank you all for having me. Keep those donations coming, and let's make it super spicy for G-Virus.
Alrighty. Thank you for coming out for that, and thank you for the run. I'll be looking forward to this on Saturday, actually. I'll try to catch that run.